Is the Coach Empire Carryall bag worth it? Let's have a look. Hello everyone, welcome back to another mommy review where I review all things for the love of. Today I am checking out Coach and their Empire Carryall bag. Now before I get started, if you like the content of this channel, I'll appreciate it very much if you would consider giving this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to this handbag lover's journey. Thank you so much for considering, and on with the video. So I love the artistry of handbags, and every time I consider adding a handbag to my collection, I like to do thorough research on it before making my purchase. So for this video, I want to share with you the pros and cons in my research in this Empire Carryall bag from Coach and seeing is it worth it. Starting off, I do think it's super cute. It reminds me of a little bit of a little dumpling, so I just had to check it out. So let's start off with the pros for this handbag. Starting off with design. Like I mentioned, with the dumpling design, I find it's very cute, very unique for the Coach line in general. It's a very minimalistic design. I would say no loud logos. You cannot really tell it's a Coach handbag when you first look at it. The design of the handbag really does give me a vintage inspired silhouette feel, but I do want to talk a little bit about security. I mean, this handbag does have an interior center zip compartment, which is ultra convenient if you want to put certain items there that require a little bit more security. So I think it's not a bad size either. It's a good small bag size, but definitely not a mini bag, and it will fit your essentials. Okay, next let's talk about versatility. It does carry by the top handle really beautifully. I think it looks great on the crux of your arm, but it also comes with a crossbody strap, so you can wear it as a crossbody and have the option to be hands free. But personally, I think it looks a lot better as a top handle, but it might be just a little bit too bulky for a crossbody in my opinion, depending on how much you put in it, since it is not a very slimming bag. Next, let's talk about the leather. For this handbag, they've crafted it out of this really buttery soft glove tan leather, which I hope this video does the handbag justice. Feels very durable, and it's quite scratch resistant, I would say, compared to let's say a soft Napa leather from the quilted tabby. The last pro I want to bring up is that it does have feet on the bottom, and I feel like feet on the bottom are like pockets on the dress. It just adds extra layer or a touch of class to a handbag, and it reduces wear on the bottom at the same time. Plus, I think it's a bonus that it does stand by itself, and you can leave it on a table and it won't flop around. A pro I should mention for the strap is that I do find the strap to be quite generous in terms of width compared to some of the other new handbags that they have from Coach. And the detachable strap can go up to 21.5 inches in drop, so you can adjust it for a shoulder wear or you can use it as a crossbody. I must say, if the leather for this particular glove tan leather from Coach is as good as it used to be, I would hope that it would probably last for ages and many years to come, and it's just gonna look more beautiful with time. With that said, I'm not sure if quality has been always consistent in the last few years, but I would say the handbags from the Coach boutique in particular are a little bit better quality in terms of the detail compared to the Coach outlet. Maybe at least by a little bit. If you're interested more about the differences between the Coach outlet versus the Coach boutique bags, check out my YouTube channel because I have a full video kind of going over the differences between the two if you're debating about which particular line from Coach to shop from for your next handbag. So with all that said, there are still cons I want to review for this handbag. In particular, starting off is the weight. Because it is a full leather handbag, I found it a little bit heavier than I expected, especially when it's empty at the store. So I'm just imagining when it's filled to the brim or filled with whatever you need in it, it's going to be a little bit heavier. So anticipate for that. Maybe consider trying out in store. And at the same time, I think it would be nice if Coach add a weight description to their website in the future. Next is the security portion. And I know that like there is an inner zip pocket in the middle as a divider, which is great because it works as an organizer as well as it divides the middle of the bag. But at the same time, it's like an open top bag. So it may have limited security if you're just like throwing your wallet in there in a non-zipper pocket. So it might not be the best option if you're living in like or go in and out of a high density area with a lot of theft. The next thing is the opening. Now, as you can see, it does have a double strap here, and it's a beautiful strap. It feels really comfortable, very sturdy. But like in order to find your belongings inside, you do need to kind of open up the bag, as in you have to separate the two handles to grab whatever you need inside. So like it's not as hands-free as I would think. So the opening is a little bit narrow if you have it on the crooks of your arm, if you don't want to put it down to get whatever belongings inside. But like they do have some adjustable straps on the side, but I don't really see myself adjusting the straps on the side to open up the main compartment because it's just a little bit too cumbersome. So with that said, I'm showing you what they have here at the store, but I also want to show you what they have online so you can see how it compares, because sometimes what you see in store can be so different than what you see online. And I hope these videos are helpful for some of you who don't live by a Coach boutique near you, and you can have a look at this firsthand experience in store. So looking at the website, there are two sizes available. There's the 26 that's currently priced at $550, as well as the larger size is the 35 that's priced at $790. So this is not like a mid-tier bag. I still feel like this is like one of the above average, like higher tier handbags at Coach. So I've gone over all the pros and cons of the handbag, and next I want to show you what it looks like online so you can see like how does it compare. So online you can see like the model wears it as a top handle as well as crossbody and how it looks, and like they do have videos to show you what fits inside, but I do find they fit it to the brim, which is not realistic to overstuff a handbag. The dimensions and measurements for the smaller size, which I think is like the one that I'm leaning towards, is 12 inch in length, 7¼ inch in height, and 5¼ inch in width. The handle drop for the smaller version is 3.25 inches. But if you find the handle drop a little bit short, because you can't really adjust this handle, it's a non-adjustable handle, you might want to go for the larger one that is a 4.25 inch in drop. And the length of it is like at least 4 inches longer. So that is my quick review of going all the pros and cons for this Empire Carryall bag from Coach. What do you think about this handbag? Do you think it's worth it? In my personal opinion, I think it's a really nice minimalistic bag. There's no bells and whistles, but if you like this kind of general silhouette for a handbag that has like more folds as you can see on the side as opposed to something that's very structured, I think this is a good option. The only thing I would suggest is checking out in store to see if you're okay with the weight of the handbag, especially if you plan on using it for a full day. Also, if you're planning on using it more as a crossbody, I would suggest trying out in store, because I do find that because it's a more dumpling shape, it does bulk out a little bit more around the hip side. But the great thing is that the crossbody strap is adjustable, so you can kind of move it further up or move it further down to make it a little bit more comfortable for you. Well, that is it for this review. I would love to hear from you. What do you think about this Empire Carryall from Coach? I mean, they had it front and center at the entrance of the store, but I really don't see too many people gravitating towards it, and there aren't that many reviews on this particular handbag compared to other ones that I've seen at Coach. So would love to hear from you if you have experience with this handbag, or if you would consider adding this to your collection. Which particular color would you go for? There's the brass tan, the brass maple, as well as the brass black. I hope it was helpful checking out what it looks like in store. And that is it for the video today. Thank you so much for checking out the Coach Empire Carryall bag with me, and hopefully I will see you in future videos. Take care and stay safe now. Bye for now.